Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Book of Carol, Episode 3, Les Invisible, The Invisible maybe? I don't speak French, but I imagine that's what it translates to. This is a really great episode, actually, probably my favorite of this part of the season so far. We get Janae, I believe the full name is Marion Janae's backstory. We start with that. So we go back to a time, and it's very much reminiscent of what the title should be. By the way, spoilers ahead. If you're not familiar with my reviews, we will be going into all spoilers. But we get Janae's backstory. She used to work at the Louvre as just somebody that would be in sanitation. And just as all the sanitation people are looking to unite and strike, that's when the epidemic happens. When the walkings, the dead start walking. So we kind of go back to that one night. She's actually trapped in the Louvre. They're keeping everyone there for safety, as the walkers are kind of outside. Her husband is outside, and she's on the other side of the glass, and she sees him die, eaten by these walkers. I will say, Carol, she infiltrated the Janae's, uh, I guess the fortress or whatever the city where their camp last episode, and she's just given way too much access for like being a new person. I think that's a little bit convenient. That was probably my main thing that was on this episode. Like, I understand things need to happen, but man, oh man, I know Carol is crafty and very smart, but man, she's been giving so much access that there's no way like she just it feels impossible. Like, Janae has such control over everything. There's no way that somebody that's new to the colony would have this much access to everything. So, anyways, so we go back to the castle. We do see that Sylvie find like she knows that things are bad. There's something wrong with what's going on with Laurent. So, she actually, as she tries to escape and find Laurent, she dies. She falls off and dies. And then it is finally time for Laurent's test, where they'll just have a zombie bite him, and he should be immune because that's kind of the prophecy of what's coming. And they actually do something really uh, for the show. It's cool, but it's really messed up in like the story of the show. They use Sylvie, who had recently turned because she died. Right, anybody that dies going forward, we know that they'll turn into walkers. So they use her as part of the test, but Daryl and company, they do end up disrupting everything. I made a note as they're trying to escape that it would be kind of cool to play hide and seek in a castle like this, or like laser tag, or like any of those kind of like fun games where you just kind of have to run around. This castle seems to have so many like little stairs and passageways and nooks and crannies that I think it'd be fun. Um, Daryl, as always, as he's trying to escape, bad as ever. There's probably not one like Daryl's probably one of the coolest characters just like in TV ever made. So that's really fun. Um, we go back. Carol, as she's trying to escape because she finally got her information that she needs to find Daryl. She is betrayed by the guy that's been helping her out because his partner was taken to the other side, so they wanted to obviously reunite, and he used that information to give it to Janae so that he could have that him and his partner could reunite. So Carol betrayed, but she's clever. She obviously realizes that Janae does not like Daryl, so she claims that her intention is that she came here to kill Daryl. So that buys her a little bit more time. Um, we also see that I forget the name of the original nun that Daryl originally rescued with Laurent, but they are kind of like falling in love, which is kind of nice for Daryl to find somebody, and just for both of them to really find somebody. They both had very tragic origins. And then towards the end, we see that Janae's advancing on the castle to finally put an end to this, which she calls this religious zealotry, like these religious crazies that are, and they kind of are like the things they're trying to do to Laurent, who is now kind of hiding away in a cave while Daryl is prisoner. Um, but man, her plan is to bring a bunch of people from her camp, kill them, and have these zombies go attack the castle, including Carol. Like, Carol is one of those. So things are pretty bad. I thought Carol was kind of getting away with a little bit too much, but the show definitely proved to me that she is not. So, yeah, this was probably the best episode of the season so far. Still not as strong as season one or of the first part of the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon stuff, but overall, still really enjoyed it. We probably only this is probably the halfway point. So I think next episode Carol and Daryl will finally reunite, and we'll start seeing what I wanted to see from the beginning. Them teaming up, kicking ass, maybe somehow escaping back to America. But I feel like they're going to have a few passengers now, right? They need to have, they'll probably have Laurent, they probably have the nun. So yeah, there's a lot more people coming back. So I don't know how that, they're going to need a boat and not that just a little airplane. So yeah, if you've seen this episode of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Book of Carol, that's a mouthful. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.